welcome back to another episode of New England Beer Buddies with Mark and Garrett. We're continuing our Porter Pour-Off series here. We're well on our way, kind of getting towards the end a bit. These last couple episodes, and then we'll be able to crown a winner soon. So I'm going to turn it over to Mark for a second to talk about the beer that he brought with him today, and then we'll have a taste.
Yeah, so the beer that I brought today is the Night Windows Porter by Small Change Brewery in Somerville, Mass. The description says it's a porter, is a rich blend of caramel, chocolate, and black malts. It pairs well with quiet moments, black and white movies, a good book about the end of the world, and other things best enjoyed after dark. It's after dark right now as we record, so I guess it should be a perfect time for this. And I believe I haven't had this in a while, but I do remember enjoying it the first time I had it. So I'm anxious to have it again, and I will pour it out now, and we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to it.
See, it looks like it has a pretty nice caramel-colored head. I can pour a little more. I just want to split it evenly between me and Garrett.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very dark. I like it.
Yes.
It's very, very dark.
Yep. Definitely get notes of the caramel and coffee, just like they said. And you also get a little bit of bitterness too, I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a drying sensation there.
Yeah.
Pretty good though. Not outside of the style of porter at all. It's good. It kind of lends a little bit of a crispness almost.
Yeah.
To the flavor from it. Probably not the most technical term, but that's how I'll put it.
Yeah. I'm not noticing much of a aroma. That's fine though. I mean, it's really the most important thing is the taste, and this I really like how it tastes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Do you want to just maybe write
Sure.
down do a little bit of scoring here?
Absolutely. We'll take some notes, and we'll probably cut some of this out. All right, we're back from scoring the small change that we just sampled here, and now we're moving on to the Bentwater Brewing Co. Jolene American Porter. They're based out of Lynn, Massachusetts. I'm not quite sure how large of a brewery they are. I've seen a few of their beers around, but never a really huge variety of them, so I suspect they may be a bit smaller, but I'm sorry if they're not, and I'm just misstating that. I have had this one on tap recently. I really enjoyed it quite a lot. It's an American porter, and they say that it's delivering notes of chocolate, coffee, and cashew with a velvety dry finish. So I think we have a couple of semi-dry finish porters here to kind of compare up against each other. So we'll kind of have to see how these two work out. So the head's a little similar. It is a little bit of a lighter colored head, I feel, than some porters. We don't really have that caramel tone to it very much, but it's almost more of like a milky kind of cappuccino-y colored. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like the foam of a latte almost. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it does. But yeah, there's like the faintest hint of like a brown coloring to it, but it's more white than brown.
Looks like kind of the type of head you'd see on just, your average ale or lager or something where it's not really pronounced. Let's give it a whirl.
All right.
See what you
Cheers.
think. Cheers.
This one, definitely a lot more noticeable aroma. This one I feel that the flavors are maybe a little more bitter than the previous one.
Definitely a little more bitter. I'm not quite getting as much of the dryness. It's almost a little more astringent, I want to say.
Yeah.
But still slightly more on the dry side, but definitely a more bitter porter.
I'm not getting a ton of the hints of cashew.
No, a lot of that is lost on me as well.
I mean,
so chocolate, coffee, and cashew, I can Well, let me have another taste.
I mean, maybe it's I think there might be a little bit of a hint of it, kind of on the aftertaste, but something I might not even have noticed unless you would
Right.
have mentioned it. I mean, I think it does taste pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely like I do get the coffee, and that sort of flavor much more than any sort of notes of chocolate. I think that was the other thing they said.
Right. It said chocolate. Yeah. Overall, I mean, it's a good porter, but overall, I think some of those flavors that they're aiming for. What did they say? Hints, notes. Let's see. Notes of chocolate, coffee. Yeah. It's just not quite coming through as strongly as some others we've had, and maybe that's by design. But it is fairly drinkable in my book.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what I have to say about this one for now.
Yeah.
If you want to go to scoring it,
Sure.
then we can come back with a winner on this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're back from another set of scoring, and I think we're ready to announce the winner here. And Marks is taking the cake today for sure.
Yeah, the Night Windows by Small Change Brewing, definitely like a really smooth, well balanced flavor, very drinkable, the sort of thing I could easily see myself having multiple of in a night. Yeah, I definitely felt that it was the best one. It was kind of interesting because I felt the Jolene Porter kind of felt it looked a little better. I felt that the head was a little more prominent. And I thought it had a little bit more of an aroma, but it just didn't taste as good as the Night Windows.
Definitely agree. It was a little astringent. It was a little more carbonated than a lot of porters as well. Is something we're kind of chatting about off camera here, and it kind of almost came in reminded us a lot of that Mayflower porter that we did recently. So still a good porter for sure. The Bent Water, but I think it was a little too drying and astringent. The aroma was good, but the flavor was a bit more bitter, and those notes of coffee, chocolate, and cashew really didn't come through that well. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. So it looks like Small Change Night Windows Robust Porter is certainly moving along, and stay tuned. Mm-hmm. We'll come back with another couple porters for you soon, and looks like we're getting near the end of this. So we'll have a supreme champion soon enough.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, of course, drink good beer.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.